All right, welcome to Wednesday's desk stretch. It's a little after 10 o'clock and we'll be together till 10:20. My goal is to give you guys a nice break in your middle of your week, in the middle of your day, to take a break from technology or and add a little activity and just give the whole body a nice stretch. So I'm excited to do that with you guys. Make sure you have room around you where you can move. And feel free to start. We're going to start. You can stand up if you're ready. If you're like antsy and you're ready to move, or if you want to just push back and start seated, you can. And then you should be able to close your eyes and listen to my voice anytime we're in a stretch to help give the eyes a break from that constant screen looking. So try that if you can. Anytime we're in a pose, you want to close your eyes and give them a break. All right, here we go. So we're going to sit up tall or stand up tall. Spine stretched tall. Feet flat on the ground. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and let your eyes close. And we'll start by taking 3 deep breaths. Good. Really stretch the body from the inside out. Let the breath be so deep. Inhale and fill up all the spaces of the lungs. Continue breathing as I close my window. Right, never fails. You get the leaf blowing at 10 o'clock on Wednesday. So one more breath in and out. Good. Now we'll start by bringing some movement into the shoulders, making some slow, gentle shoulder rolls. Inhaling as we bring the shoulders up to our ears, and exhaling as we roll them back and down. Let the eyelids be heavy, let the jaw relax in the forehead. And just feel the shoulders rising and then squeezing back and down. Good. One more like this. Good. And let's go ahead and reach the arms up overhead. Kind of frame your head with your arms, and your pinkies are forward and your thumbs are back. And you're sitting into your chair or standing tall, feet into the ground, and stretching now from through the spine and all the way through the neck and the head and the fingertips all the way out. And then breathe here and create space between each vertebrae, or just imagine that stretching a tiny bit more with each inhale. And then rooting down into the chair or the ground with each exhale. And one more breath here. And then as you exhale, press the arms down. Feel the shoulders down away from the ears. And shake it out if you need to. Good. All right, I'm going to use our hands for a little bit of pressure on our muscles. And we're going to take our right hand onto our left shoulder, and any tension in this area, just gently feel around for that and create some small circular movements, or kind of play a piano, whatever feels good for you. I know I woke up this morning with something happening on this side that's a little tight. So I'm just going to breathe deep and apply gentle pressure. And again, checking in, letting the eyes close, the jaw relax, the forehead relax. Good. And then feel free to move to the other side, or if you have one side you want to stay on, that's okay too. Let your body tell you where to go and what to do. All right, so now let's go ahead. If you're standing up, so you can stay, or if you're seated, you want to stand up. And I'm going to push my chair back a little bit. And I'm going to do a couple of those big arm sweeps up from a standing position. So inhaling and reaching up. Let's see how far back I can get in here so you guys can see me. There we go. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. And then exhale, press the hands down. Good. Well, 2 more just like that. Inhaling and stretching up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, press the arms down. Good. Last one. Here we go. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, relax down. Good. Now we're going to go ahead, bring the fingertips to the front of your shoulders and the thumbs to the back. And just do a couple shoulder rolls in this position. Good. And then start to make your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. And we're going to do some gentle twists in this position. Good. And you can keep your hands here, or you can let them come down and just let momentum and gravity allow them to twist. All right, you guys just stand here and continue to breathe. Do any stretches you need. I have somebody knocking at my door, so I'll be right 1 second. I'm doing a live session right now, and I'll be doing something. All right, so let's go ahead from here. And we're going to go ahead and do some stretches for the lower body. So we're going to bring the right leg forward and the left leg back and do a gentle lunge forward, stretching out the hip flexors that get shortened when we're seated for a long time. So the hands can be on the hips, and you can kind of gently bend into the front knee and back. Nice deep breaths as you go. And then maybe find a place where you feel the stretch here. Close your eyes, relax your jaw and your forehead and your shoulders, and take a couple breaths here. And then slowly come back, and we'll switch to the other side. So other leg front, and again here, kind of setting yourself up for a nice stretch, easing yourself in, gently bending through the knee, making sure it's tracking through the middle toe to pinky toe side, not more towards the big toe. Avoid the big toe side. Good, then sinking down when you feel a nice stretch all the way through the front of the hip flexor. Take a moment to breathe, holding here. Good, roll those shoulders anytime you need to. Release any tension that builds up in the neck. Good. All right. Let's do a couple side bends. So we'll bring the feet hip width apart and reach the right arm up and then over. And you can keep your hand on your hip or the seam of your pants. And let your neck be free and easy. You can look down. And then breathe and spread the ribs. Feel on this side of the body, movement, stretching. Good. And the arm can stay up, or you can bring the arm behind the small of your, behind the top of your neck and the base of your skull. You're giving yourself a little head rest. And come back up. Good. Wonderful job. Other side. Inhaling, left arm up. You go up and stretch through the spine and then fold over. And again, exploring any options that feel nice to you and stretchy to you in the best way. You can create that little cradle with your hand for your head. And let the arm hang down. And then inhale to come back up. Good. All right, let's go ahead and bring the hands down onto the knees. And just do a couple of these hula circles here. Good. And then you can't see my feet, but if you could, I want you to just rock up onto the balls of your feet and back onto your heels. So bringing movement into the whole bottom of your foot. So rocking up onto the toes, rocking back onto the heels. Just playing with your balance a little bit here. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and grab our chair. We come back down to our seat. Or you can do this standing. We're just going to do a couple more small stretches for the hands and the wrists and the neck. So go ahead and make fists for me. And then with those fists, make some small circles. And when you press down here, you want to feel a stretch through the top. And then the other way. And then open up the hands as wide as you can. And let them relax. Stretch them wide. And let them relax. Good. And then press the palms together and fingertips together. Bring the hands down. So you're creating a little bit of pressure and stretching through the palms as the hands come down and through the chest. Good. Now I want you to interlace your hands from here and press the palms and the thumbs forward as you round and look down towards your legs and tuck your head between your ears. Breathe into the upper back. Good. Then release your hands and bring your arms out to a T with your palms facing up. So my thumbs are back, and my pinkies are forward, my palms are up. And then I want you to draw the shoulder blades together and breathe into the upper part of your chest. Maybe even look up a little bit. Very small back bend here, but opening through the front of the chest. So really send energy out your fingertips and feel that stretch through the forearms and the biceps and collarbones. Good. Now bring your elbows in, but keep your palms up. Good. And roll your shoulders. And relax. Good. All right, last stretch. Let's go ahead and close our eyes, and we're going to do some neck rolls. So to protect the cervical vertebrae, keep the neck long, and rather than really dumping the head back and forward, imagine making circles with your nose. Okay, so we're going to close our eyes and inhale as the head goes up, and exhale as that bottom of the circle of your nose that takes place. It's almost as if you're lifting through your jaw, as if the bottom teeth would come forward as you go up. And then relaxing as you come down. And then the other way. Good, and then let your head gently float back to center. Close your eyes, and we'll finish with 3 deep breaths, same as we started. And last one. Breathe back into every cell of your body. Exhaling out any tension. And we made it. Thank you, everybody, for stretching with me today. Feel free, I'm ending that recording.